Hey guys, welcome back to Red Viking Hobbies. This is the Hyper Go by MJX 14301. The item number on it is H14MK. Hang out for a second. Check out this unboxing. I happen to think that this thing is really, really cool, and I think you'll feel that way too. Okay, so the first thing for me to tell you is I am not sponsored by MJX. I did pay for this. They go for about $140. They're going to list price at $150 to $170, but you'll always see a coupon on them, so definitely grab it when you see a good deal. I want you to see this unboxing because I was actually shocked at how well this Hyper Go by MJX was actually prepared. And you're going to see that it's marked by having a gyro. It's a 1/14 scale car. It is brushless. It's 2S, but there are 3S batteries for it. Just watch me unbox this because this blew my mind. Now, there is going to be plenty of stuff to go over on this car, okay? But in particular, okay, and yours will come strapped down. You'll see that it has two straps that are on it, okay? In particular, I saw something on this car that I haven't seen. Matter of fact, I can't even remember the last time I saw it. I mean, it's solid black, so I know that the lighting isn't great. I'll see what I can do about that to make this thing look nicer for you. The car absolutely looks terrific. It's banging, okay? It's a brushless car, and it has the ability to drift. It has a gyro in it that actually takes you from zero, driving straight as if you're driving a touring car, to driving this car like a drifter. Now, you're not going to be able to turn the tires the same distance you would in a real drift car. It is a 1/14 scale, but this is not your UD IRC car, okay? So that isn't the car where it just comes with a set of drift tires, but it doesn't have a gyro inside of it. Maybe UD IRC has come out with something like that, but check this out. 4 clips removed. All of the clips had pull tabs on them. And then when I take this body off, because the product is already pre-lit, okay, I gotta be pretty careful with this because they really did a bang up job on this. Check this out. This surprised me, okay? So you have your wiring for your body, okay? That's all attached in there. It's taped extremely well, okay? It's screwed in perfectly. And then there's this, a plastic dust cover that protects the electronics that are inside the car. And so it is also put in with 3 more tabs to protect the car from getting any dust inside of it. Now, you're probably looking at that red shaft across there, and maybe you think it's a drive shaft. You would be wrong. That is just for the stability on the car. The drive shaft sits below that. I'm gonna turn this, but of course that without unplugging the lights, you know what, I will do that. I'm gonna do it for you. It's literally cut out so that the air circulation can get through. And then here's the inside to give you an idea how good a job they did wiring this thing up so that you have color when you're driving the thing at night or during the day. It's bright as heck. Okay, here is our first of 2 2S batteries that are in here. Removing this will actually give me some more room to show you more of the car as well. It is a Dean's plug, so if you have this size battery, this is a 2000 milliamp 2S. They also have a 3S that's available for this car. They give you 2 of these. The motor is here with the heat sink and then the fan. The ESC sits on top of a servo holder with a power button, with a heat sink, and with a fan, 45 amp. Check this thing out. Look at the tail on that thing. Look at the shocks, adjustable oil-filled shocks that this has. I mean, it is a really nice piece of workmanship all around. We have a metal chassis on the bottom. It is Phillips head screws. You can see the front control arms, okay, are lighter weight than the rear control arms, which are a little bit steadier. And here is where drift guys would go, well, that's a problem right here, because we can't turn the tires that much. However, for a beginner who wants to start drifting and learning how to drift, this would be a terrific entry-level car for that price. But what I couldn't get over is the stabilizer bar, oil-filled shocks. It has regular like street kind of rally tires that are on there with the little collars that you have in there. These are threaded oil shocks so that you can move them. It has the foam bumper in front to protect it from its crashes. And there's actually an angle right here that you could see so that, in other words, it's not going perfectly straight. It angles up a little bit. So it's a little bit forgiving when the body is on there, and the body sits on there super tight. But there you go. You have your ESC on top of a fan, on top of an ESC with the power button there, with your servo inside it right there. I'm not able to show you most of the servo parts, but even the dog bones on this thing look to be oversized. The thing, it's sturdy, it feels heavy. It was shocking to me that it actually came with something like this. When I hear dust cover, and it wasn't even advertised on the page where I purchased it, when I hear dust cover, I think, they're just going to toss one of those mesh covers on there. But no, they didn't. This is actually set so that it sits right on top and everything is still able to breathe. Is it going to have a tremendous effect in the hottest climates? No. And you may want to take it off. But otherwise, for dust protection, that's the direction you'd want to go. So you literally have, 7 clips that are here to put this thing together. And I'll tell you, it just absolutely just roars, if you ask me. I think it absolutely looks beautiful. I mean, it is a tough looking truck. I mean, obviously, we're seeing a lot of the 1/14 scale stuff that comes off of the Infraction, but this guy, this is just really, really sharp. Okay, and so this is where I started to get a little starstruck with this Hyper Go, okay? So I open up the box, and not one, but 2 sets of tires come out. One that matches the original tires, a nice set of hard drift tires. So if you have an area where you can drift on solid concrete, or you even want to try these on the concrete in your driveway, you can get these, you can replace these. So this tire is going to be the same as what comes on the car, except now you have 8 tires that you can start practicing drifting with before you go somewhere and really wear in these guys. Here's the second battery. Again, 2S, 2000 milliamps, and of course, because we have 2 batteries, we need a charger. So inside the bag, with the charger, you get what you need to work on the vehicle. You get a screwdriver. Here is the charger. It's USB. Very easy to do. You have your tire wrench, your cross, and then you have extra clips. 3-channel controller. It starts in the off position, then it gets you up to 70%, then it gets you up to 100% right there. There's a function button on there. I'm sure it's, has to do with the bind. And then you have the steering trim as well. It does need 2 AA batteries to work. And then there is a little screw on there, but that clasp is pretty good. I'm not huge on the screws. I've mentioned that in my other video. It comes with a user manual, and inside the manual, it gives you all of the parts, all the breakdowns, and all of the parts numbers, which you can order online. And it actually gives you right in the very front the contacts in America, Canada, United Kingdom, and the rest of Europe. They're right there. Hope that focuses in. But enough talk from me. Let's go run this thing. I'm going to wait till it gets a little bit darker so we can show off the lights. But I will tell you, this thing is tight, feels heavy, sturdy. I am very excited about this. I would say that it's a little bit lighter than their first brushless offering. And if you guys did see my other Hyper Go video, my first 2 Hyper Go's were no-go's. And I did a HOSIM in that same video, and it did terrific. Then I did another MJX video. That one turned out to be terrific. I'm expecting that this Hyper Go 4-wheel drive little mini Infraction looking beast with the lights on it and all of the fans and heat sinks and everything else like that is going to be terrific. I'm very excited to try this out, but look for a discount when you buy it and check all those sites. Temu, AliExpress, Banggood, Amazon, wherever you can get it the cheapest, because MJX, they sell all over the place. I'll put a bunch of the links below. It does come in black. It comes like black and red, and then it has this like teal color to it. But check out for the teal color because it doesn't look like it has as much gear that it comes with as this one does. So this is the Hyper Go. Let's go check it out. Hey, and for all of you that got all over me about my first Hyper Go video, doing the version 1s. I picked up the new one. I got it. I got the one you guys are bragging about. I'll check it out. I'll put that video up as well, all right? You guys just got to hit that subscribe button so you get a chance to see it. Like and subscribe. John from Red Viking Hobbies. I hope I see you out there. One of the things I forgot to mention is a little piece of plastic on the body that you can peel off so the thing will really shine for you. So, but it is an absolutely beautiful model, not that expensive for those of you guys that are gearheads who want to get into drifting and want like a really, you know, beginner model setup. This will do it. You get one of these things on sale and this is a lot of fun. So this is the Hyper Go, what did I say, 14301, something like that. Hey, and nowhere in this video did I say that I can drift. I am absolutely like beginner. I might be below beginner because I'm full throttle and everything. So there's a lot of spinning and stuff like that. But you're able to see the tires turn and a couple drift-like maneuvers. I don't know how I used to do it back in the day in my Mustang with such ease. Like my actual cars, and then have such a difficult time with an RC car. So just wait till I review the other drift cars that I purchased. Oh my gosh. Oh, so for this last piece of footage, we did put the drift tires on, and we left the body off so we could adjust the drift rate, which helped me zero because, like I just said, I am terrible. Hey, I said I didn't drift. I said it, but this car is still banging. That has nothing to do with me being a terrible drifter, which I absolutely am. But I want to practice. It's a lot of fun. You have to actually press on the power button and hold the set button, let go of the set button real quick, and then you have to work with the gyro ratio. You can see right here, I have it on 0%. We're gonna flip that to 100%. Too much. Okay, I'm set up at about 50% now here.
I don't think I was being fair to myself on that about being a terrible drifter. It is four-wheel drive. It does come with rally tires on it. It is pretty fast. It doesn't have the camber and caster adjustments of a drift car on it, but it does have the gyro that you'd have to figure out. It isn't the easiest thing. You have to like press the power button and then press the little button that's on top, then let go real quick, and then fine tune your adjustments, which is what you see me bending over to do, like when I have the body off the car. The dust shield absolutely works, because when I was done using the car without the body and the dust shield, it was covered in dust. So that is very cool. The car is super solid, and it is great for a beginner to drift with. So I'm going to leave you with that. John from Red Viking Hobbies, I hope I see you out there.